It has been over 3 months since we've posted a video to the channel. We've been super busy and we decided we wanted to make a video to just kind of update everybody on what's been going on here at Wilder Mountain, our personal lives, what's coming up on our travel plans. We are going to keep making videos here for the channel. We've just taken a little bit of time off.
Life just got kind of busy and we weren't picking up the camera. Henry's turned 5 now, and we've got like lots of big life changes coming up because he's going to be starting kindergarten, and that's going to be a big change for him and me and Casey.
Back in late December, we had scheduled a live stream and we were going to kind of lay out these plans and catch up with the fans. We had just got done releasing our series of the Wilder West National Park trip. And right after we had that all scheduled, unfortunately, I got the call that my mom was pretty sick. And Mom had chronic kidney disease from type 2 diabetes, and she passed away about a week later on New Year's Day. She was a really sweet lady. She loved watching our videos. She and Henry were very close, and you know, that was a hard thing to go through. And we just took a lot of time to kind of work through it and be with family and you know, process it. She had been sick for a long time, so it wasn't totally unexpected, but it's still a hard thing to go through. Meanwhile, in the middle of all of that, things have been crazy, like in a really good way, with my job, with my company. I think when we started this YouTube channel, Lofty maybe had 6 employees, and as of this second right now, we have 16, and we're trying to hire like 5 more. I think I have like half a dozen interviews tomorrow, and so it's growing really, really fast, and things are going well on that front. We actually opened an office back up for the first time in 2 years in December. I've been spending a lot of time at work getting that office set up. We've been doing a lot of construction projects, building it out and getting set up for this growing team that we've got, which has been awesome.
So we just wanted to catch you guys up a little bit since it's been a while. We're thinking about going on a trip to Georgia. We want to go all the way to Savannah. I've never been to the Atlantic Ocean. It seems cool, but it's also apparently very hard to find somewhere to camp because, you know, we got really used to the luxury of traveling westward where there's like BLM land, and out east there's more RV parks and reservations. We also keep talking about flying to Mexico, so who knows what we'll do. This video is a tour of our home. You've seen our home a year ago, but so much has changed. It was brand new to us then. We've settled in, things have changed, and there's been change, and you should see the changes. Would you like me to say that all again without the weirdness?
No, that's good.
Okay. I made a crown of flowers.
Stop looking at me, look at the camera.
But I love you, not the camera. Do I look like I'm being interrogated in my
They
flower
say it
crown?
looks like a terrorism video.
Why?
You keep like looking at your captors and you're like, I'm totally fine.
Everything's fine.
I'm definitely
We're
well fed.
gonna
I'm
make
happy.
more videos. And I'm gonna be in them, and it's gonna be great. Come in!
Do you know that ring's out here? It's kind of weird.
It is weird. We got new doorbells. Welcome to the entryway. I think it's super cute in here. Got plants up here, got plants up there, plants down there. I hung some little hooks here so that we can hang our stuff up. I don't think anything's really changed, and I also think it's really messy in here. But we use this closet, as you can tell. Oh, we got a Peloton. That's fancy. Entryway. That's pretty much it.
Paige got me these citrus trees for Christmas, and I haven't had the courage to put them outside with the deer yet. This is where all the planting happens because of all the natural light. So in the wintertime, this is like full of plants. Stuff's migrated outside, but this is definitely like the garden area and like take your shoes off. I don't remember what was here when we first moved in. Maybe just like a shelf and yoga mats and stuff, but now it's where the Peloton lives. And Paige hung some plants.
Here's the living room.
It's the great room.
The great room, as the plans say. In the living room, I did a really big project with your help. And we took down this huge entertainment center, and then Casey cut off the bottom cabinets so that we can have this bottom storage. It's a work in progress. He wants to put new cabinet fronts on and like a sort of countertop over the whole thing here. And then we're working on figuring out like a really big piece of art to fill this space. But
did you have a friend that's like working on an art piece for us, maybe?
Maybe.
You want to commit her on
I haven't
the channel?
talked to her about it in a while. So for now, it's just kind of like whatever art we've got laying around, but yeah.
It's amazing how much bigger this room is without that giant
huge.
thing.
We moved the couches.
These were at my office.
Yeah, these are old couches from when we first met. These were yours. And luckily they were still kind of hanging around. So we've got these here and our old sectional in the other side of the living room. We used the wood stove all winter. If you watched our vlogs, you saw that. So we've got a really good setup going here. Casey got me some little things for, was it Christmas?
I think so.
He got me this little wood holding rack thing and this bag to carry the wood from outside into the rack. And then we've got an ash can now, and we're just like, we've got this dialed, I feel like. Casey wants to get new tools all the time, but I refuse to because there's these.
They're like falling apart, but.
Well, no one ever uses the hands, but they're so funny. These were here when we moved in, but they work.
We have gone through the furniture setup in here a bajillion times, and we probably don't have it figured out yet, but we have kind of figured out how this room's supposed to work because this house is like very energy passive designed. But we found that all of the heat from the stove collects up in this alcove right here, and then this fan is permanently set to one direction and it just dumps hot air right here. So this is like the warmest spot in the house is actually sitting around this spot with the heat coming up and down. And it's like literally like having an air vent like dumping hot air on your head. We've got these chairs which kind of migrate seasonally depending on what we're doing. So in the wintertime, those are set up here and we spend a lot of time just sitting in front of the fire. And right now we're getting like the first start of like spring sun through these windows. So this is like a nice warm area. And at some point we usually end up with them down here to like, you know, look out at the yard where it gets really pretty out there. Probably in the summertime where there's more sun coming in here than there is over here. So this is kind of shaded.
Welcome to our kitchen. I've done a lot of things in here. Hey.
Where are you coming from? What's in your hand?
I found a rock. I found a rock underground.
What are you doing underground?
Yes.
What are you gonna do with it? Is it for your nature box?
Yeah.
Okay, well you can go put it in your room then. So we got a new refrigerator. That's exciting. I took out a stained glass window that was covering this window. So that's looking a lot more modern, a lot more our style. We've got our Berkey in here that rides in the RV when we're traveling, but we've been home. I took the doors off of this recently. We're just testing this out to see if we'd like kind of like some floating shelves here, and I think we like it so far. We changed out our pot rack. It was just like a totally different style, like all these little curly Q like leaf details and stuff. So yeah, not quite what we're going for. Oh, well there's the dining room. We've got a lot more plants now that we have all this natural light and I don't kill plants anymore. Yeah, these are all the flowering things. Just a few things. Our cactus that we got in, we were in Arizona, right?
Phoenix.
The side of the road in Arizona, I don't know, but it's still doing okay. I actually have not repotted it because I'm afraid to mess it up, but it's been happy for a while. The only thing that's changed here is that I've bought more Fiesta wear, I think.
Wait, you got the stands in there too.
Oh yeah, and some little more like display things. I still love this little spot. I'm still using the desk for my messes. This is the same, just a little messier and more cluttered. And then this is the big project I just finished, was this, I guess it's a pantry closet situation. So we had taken the doors off a long time ago, but all the shelves were really scuffed and gross and dirty. Yeah, and then it's all black and clean and nice, and eventually I want to get more black bins so it's all like beautiful, but so far improved.
The media room is totally different. I don't think we even knew what to do with it when we first moved in. Pretty sure we had like a table and chair this big sitting in the middle. It's actually a formal dining room, which we decided would never be used, and it's always been Paige's dream, I would say, to have 2 living spaces and the main living room not have a TV in it. So we parked this over here, and it ended up fitting our sectional that we didn't love from the old house perfectly, so it's worked really well. This is where we watch our YouTube, and Henry and I play video games on Mondays. We have our Minecraft days, and we end up spending a lot of time in here. I would say the only downside to it is that like it's cut off from the wood stove heat in the winter time. Got it all set up. I hung the, I don't think this had been done last time, the Sonos surround sound system actually being up in here, and my terrible wiring job that still needs to be concealed better, but it's pretty sweet. The bonus room is definitely one that's gone through the most variations. When we first moved in, this was actually my office, I think, is what we set it up with originally. And that ended up kind of being awful with glass doors on it and working all day. It was like being in a fishbowl. So at some point, I don't know, like 8 months ago. Yeah, so we turned this into Henry's homeschool room, right? Didn't you have your homeschool room in here, your classroom?
Yeah.
And that's why there's still a map of the world on the wall. But yeah, we had moved my office in with the music stuff. This was a homeschool room. Henry's starting kindergarten, guys, kindergarten, in like however many months, too few of months. And so with him going to school, less homeschool required, right? Was it fun as a homeschool room?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's been transitioned back into a music room so I can have a full-sized office, and even that might go away. Maybe that becomes a guest room. We'll see. But for now, we got a music room. What do you think?
Yeah, Presley has a guest room upstairs.
They have a guest room too. Play us the drum beat. I'll do the hats. All right. Music room for now.
Why do we have a music room?
Because you play music?
I don't think people know that.
Oh, we play a lot of music. I mean, I'm a drummer. Paige is taking fiddle lessons. Henry's a concert pianist. We play music. It's fun.
I'm a keyboard professional.
That's awesome,
Good.
dude.
Is it okay that all my shit's on the bed?
No, we need to tidy up first.
Okay, let's clean
They
up.
have been in every room.
And cut. I can't believe we forgot about the rail.
We knocked this rail out, and no one's fallen to their death yet.
It
So
was a bit contentious of a decision. We lived with that for so long,
such drama.
as the stabs of suspense confirm.
There's more to be done here. One day we're going to take all this carpet out, and we'll address the piece of wood when we get there.
And the hole in the wall.
Yeah, you know, we'll peek one day and be like, let's fix the hole. Yeah, and this is our room. Beyond the used to be rail. I think we got a new bed.
We did.
After our last video.
I think we talked about in the last video of maybe getting a king size bed.
Yeah, king size bed. Major
We-
game changer.
we did it.
We live that separate blanket life. It's ideal. I don't know what else to say.
It is life changing, the separate blankets thing. We still love each other.
Yeah.
Just no one's rolled up in the blanket and taken all the blanket. We love each other more.
There are times when we're under the same blanket, guys.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
not
what everyone
all the
keeps
time.
not understanding. Is like, what do you mean? You all like no.
Yeah, like most of the time when you're in your bed, you're sleeping.
Yes.
And you want to do that just like in your own way.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, I just moved all my plants outside, but we had this whole like plant corner going on. I got this little rack because in our old house, our closet was open to the bedroom. Like I could see my clothes, and I weirdly got used to laying in bed and picking out my outfit for the day. But in this room, the closet's like around a corner. So now I hang some things in here that I might want to wear so I can think about it from the bed. Is that weird? I don't think so. I think someone's gonna relate. So yeah, this is Casey's side of the bed, and that's mine. He's built these little things actually for our old living room that kind of worked perfectly in here. Was behind our old bed too, but yeah, the phone's charged on these little things that he built into this headboard thing, which is cool.
We got a Sonos roam for in the RV that we still use at home, and it charges on this one over here.
Yeah, so we can talk to Google and all that good stuff.
Paige made these. Where are we at? Gutted?
Yeah,
Those are RV decorations.
my cardboard canvas.
We finally hung some stuff on the wall.
I know, yeah, I'm starting to just like
The
stab
Katy Trail.
push pins in.
God, I can see the reflection of this terrible fan. You're next, buddy.
Oh yeah. Bathroom?
Yeah, we painted a wall in here.
Riding around.
Oh
It was
yeah.
a test. It needed some touch-up paint for reasons.
A hole happened and it's fixed in white. And so yeah, eventually we kind of want to move everything in this direction of having it just be like ultra pure white. And then I think from there choose color. Is that still
Probably
the idea? Yeah, this is our closet that I can't see from the bed. It's enormous.
Walk inside it.
You can walk inside it.
And I have
Henry's got a lot of hiding spaces in
He
here.
likes to hide.
We got a lot of hide and seek going on in this room.
Yeah.
Our kayaks are in here. How cool is that to be able to put kayaks in the closet?
He's right here, so sometimes they go down here and sit down.
Yeah. This is his hiding spot.
Oh, Henry, thanks for showing everyone where we keep our lockbox.
We'll move it. We'll move the secure
We're gonna move
lockbox.
it. We move it every week.
The main thing to report is how this plant is thriving under the skylight in here.
Yeah.
That is a happy plant.
It is. This bathroom needs to be renovated.
That tub,
I can leave it at that. This
gotta
tub
go.
is full of dust and dead spiders because we got a hot tub and it takes so much water to fill this that it's just,
Not even worth it.
it's not worth it. Yeah. Yeah, we would like a larger shower.
The
so
shower's fine. It's just that we don't use that, and there's all this room.
that space should be a shower.
And
So
it's
that's
like
a
naturally lit by the
one-day
skylight.
thing. Yeah. Yeah, but for now it works great.
Take down the shower, put the shower over there.
Yeah, Henry gets it.
This is the biggest change in the master bedroom. Is what's outside the master bedroom, and it's kind of filthy. Sorry, we didn't clean up. We let all of our towels get rained on. It is a rainy spring day on Wilder Mountain, but the new hot tub is in. So if you recall, the old hot tub was built into the deck and it was in terrible shape. That all got pulled out, rebuilt the deck. We made some videos on that, and the hot tub is awesome. Never had a hot tub before. Told ourselves if we were going to buy this house, like since it already had it there, that was part of buying the house, was fixing up the hot tub, and that's awesome. We're in it like 5 nights a week probably, and have been for months since we got it.
I'm often in it twice a day.
Yeah. Lights are bright. All right, you're mic'd up. You feel good?
Yep.
And you can just talk. You don't have to yell to it or look at it or anything. I'm gonna clip it to the back of your pants. Okay? Does that bother you back there?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna stuff all this extra cord in your pants too. All right, you should be good to go. Okay?
All right, you ready to do your room?
Yep.
Go show them your room.
Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna get George. So, this is George, this little stuffy, his bed.
Oh, you made George a bed?
Yeah, right here. See?
Cute.
That's his mattress sticking
Very
out from under the
nice.
blanket.
And he's got fans.
Yeah, sometimes if it's gonna be a really hot night, cause he's got I turn those fans on.
Love it.
Here's my train tracks. Here's my monster truck Lego Technic
Cool.
play food stuff. I got play food stuff in there, play food stuff in here, stepping stones, Hot Wheels, blocks and letters. For my birthday, I got this Sonic mask.
Nice. Yeah.
It's got a picture of Sonic on it.
That's
See?
pretty cool. Henry's room is one of the coolest rooms in this house. I feel like we've done a lot in here. This is new. We made him a hammock for his stuffies. That's something I sewed. And then we have this whole gallery wall. Can you point it at the gallery wall? And we have all kinds of art that Henry did and some just neat little things that are cool up there. And it kind of is wrapping around onto this wall too. So this is Henry's closet.
Yeah.
It's got laundry basket and all his sweaters, and those are all your accessories.
Yeah, hats and stuff, and some necklaces, headphones,
And all your shoes are back here.
inside shoes.
Yeah, all the shoes that aren't sitting by the door are in here. Yeah, so down this hallway we've got Casey's office, Henry's bedroom, Henry's bathroom, or like the main bathroom, and then the laundry room / my sewing room are the same.
So here's my bathtub and my sink, my toilet,
Yeah, we just did a nice upgrade to your toilet. Do you want to show your toilet seat? I know that's funny, but...
Look at my new toilet.
And they're in a poop. Ew, Henry! Oh, no! Flush your poop! All right, we'll have Dad edit your poop out.
Yeah, we gotta have Dad edit my poop out.
Yeah.
And this is the office. It's just an office. This has been rearranged multiple times. This is the most recent configuration. Might have even been adjusted 15 seconds ago. Yeah, without the music stuff in here, we still need to move the guitars. It's nice. I don't work from home as much as I had been now that our new office is open downtown. But this is a place that's always moving. I've always got paperwork, home finance stuff, work stuff. This is kind of like an inside workbench. I've usually got camera equipment, or apparently I've got a pile of computers from work that need something done to them. Yeah, and get work done. And this is still where, when I edit videos, I do all the video editing and stuff. This closet, you don't get to see what's in this closet.
It's a mess.
It's just a goddamn mess. But I have really big plans for moving the cable modem and internet stuff all into here and having it nice and organized.
Show 'em the closet, even though it's messy.
No, the light bulb just burned out. There's
Oh, well.
just music equipment and stuff in there.
Get an
It's
idea
just,
of the size.
it's a mess. I
There's
don't
a
know.
closet here, and we use it for assorted household items.
It's where the Jackery lives when we're not on the road,
Yeah,
so that,
back
like,
there.
you know, if we have a power outage or something.
Or we took it camping.
Take it camping.
We almost-
We have our vast collection of light bulbs, because I guarantee we've changed out 40 light bulbs since we
Oh,
moved into
yeah.
this house, and they haven't all burnt out yet, but they're all becoming LEDs
Light bulbs.
shortly.
It looks a little chaotic, but it's actually very organized in here and
Yeah.
functional. I think it's meant to be for linens, but...
We don't linen that hard here.
And then this is the laundry room / my sewing room. It already had a built-in sewing desk, but I've really like moved into the space. So this is the laundry side of things. There's already like a built-in ironing board here. So this was kind of like obviously going to be my space, and it's working really well.
I went back and watched the footage from when we first moved in, because we've been working on the garage. We've got a whole video coming out about garage updates. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be so much better. But then I went and looked, and it was like clean in there.
Oh,
like
no.
clean. We had just moved in, but we weren't doing anything out there, so it didn't matter. So it doesn't look that good, but it is improved the garage space. You have to walk the gauntlet of shit that is in flux. But yeah, a lot's changed in here, actually. I redid all the lighting. I think when we shot it the first time, it looked great, but we had both doors open and it was a bright sunny day. You wouldn't have been able to film in here before with these 3 terrible little lights that were up. So new lights, shelving, storage, the new toolbox. It's kind of a mess in here, but this is like a functioning workspace. All these projects that we're talking about and things that we're working on in the RV, it's all getting done out here. The dollhouse that we found in the attic lives out here. Paige still works on that from time to time. I built this giant shelf. You know, we've got a video coming out about working on the garage. I've got a video coming out about the new bumper on the Jeep, and I'm doing a whole series of Jeep upgrade videos, and so that's all happening out here. And we have the bike corner now. That was always just a big pile of bikes over here. And the e-bikes are too big to hang on the wall, but we do have the rest of the bikes hung. Even Henry helped me build his own bike rack for his bikes. So this is cool. I mean, the fact that we've got, you know, 5 adult bikes and 2 kid bikes all on this wall is awesome. We've got our bike tool storage getting started over here. I still got a lot of scrap wood I need to go through and thin that out, but yeah, you know, it's a functioning garage, so there's crap everywhere.
This is my seasonal stuff, storage and some
My shit's overflowing. All of the paint.
the paint, yeah.
Paint. Henry's pool is in here.
Yeah,
That's going to
so
come out soon.
Painting stuff.
We got the hubcaps from the front of the RV up there that we never put on.
Seasonal for every holiday.
Christmas
how that
lights.
is. Yeah.
It's supposed to be a canning room. That's the inside of the house. I was going to take y'all for a walk around just like last time. We're going to walk out the garage and go around, but it's raining pretty hard. You think it's going to stop raining enough for us to do an exterior tour? I think we might have worked on the outside more than the inside.
Yeah.
We've definitely done more out here than in
We
there.
will wait for the rain to die down a little bit,
Check
I
out
think.
that dope RV out there.
Yeah, you can see a lot from here.
We might get footage of that.
When it's less rainy.
We'll let this rain die down. I'm just mad that we didn't get that epic walk down the hallway when we're all suited up. It was going to be like cool slow-mo shots of everyone getting their rain gear on. We forgot to record, guys.
I built this sandbox for Henry. So this is just a good space to play, and we can mow the grass, and it's a fun place to run around. And we've got his swing set that we travel with hung up right now. Casey cleared some trees over here, so it's just kind of a growing play yard area.
We're getting a new roof. It's going to be a big deal. We're going with a metal standing seam roof with no fasteners. That was like kind of part of our vision for it. God, it's in bad shape. We just had some bad weather. I can see like shingles coming off right now. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. And it's sort of one of those things that's like preventing us from making the changes we want to make. We need to paint the exterior. We've got some fascia that needs replacing. We've got some rod around some windows that need to be replaced, and all of that we kind of have to start with, like, you know, the problem at the top. And this is our side porch. We made a video on the, you know, upgrade to the, wasn't really a renovation. We painted it, resealed it. I came up with this goofy contraption for clamping a steel post over here to hang the cooleroo shade. It's kind of sagging in the rain, but this is awesome. It's good shade. We eat dinner out here when it's not crazy hot and cook on the grill. We used to have some lights on this. Those will come back, but we got to replace the ones that we had. We had some bulbs burn out.
So we had some major driveway problems down toward the road, just because we had bad drainage and it was getting really washed out. So we had a guy come help us with our driveway, and while we were getting that done, we also had him extend this parking area out and make sure it was stable enough and wide enough for the RV to park on. So we have this dedicated space for the RV that's out of the way. We can still turn our cars around and have packages delivered and stuff, and that is safely right there where we can gaze upon it from inside. But also, it's a big game changer to be able to have this here. It was parked in a storage unit before, so we know how hard it is to pack for a trip when we don't have it right at our front door, and this is very convenient.
Pretty sure last year when we filmed, we stood out here and kind of dreamed up the possibilities, and this isn't a lot, you know, closer to the ideal of what we originally imagined. We talked about cleaning this up, I think. Originally there was a big juniper bush that we didn't even know there was a stone wall underneath it. It had just cascaded over. This was all like grass and bushes, and there were like some stone walkways through it, but it was mostly planter beds and crepe myrtles. Anyway, yeah, so when our driveway excavation team was on site doing all this stuff for us, I said, hey, how confident do you feel in leveling this out? And so we cleared it all out. We got all the stone pulled out, and it's all piled up over here, leveled it out. We put a huge base of these crushed vines down to lift it up in areas and get it all in one plane, and now we have this great level patio. We're still in the process of building a stone staircase so that it's two-tier, so it's still a work in progress, but this is awesome compared to what was there before. It was basically a jungle. Snake season has just started on Wilder Mountain. We've seen a bunch. So this is nice to not have to mess with all that and have a place to just come sit outside and actually enjoy some outside space without, you know, being like in the grass and stuff. We can sit. I have my camp chair out, our solo stove sits here, the smoker, and then we have the steps up to this deck, which has not been refinished, but the hot tub was the big piece of getting that done.
We haven't refinished that because we're waiting for the new roof so we can get the new gutters so that the drip will not ruin the new finish.
Right now the drip edge goes behind the gutters. It's the most dumb thing ever, and so all the water comes down. It'll mess up our new finish.
The new roof's gonna unlock a lot of projects.
Hey, here's something missing is the pergola. There was a really big dumb pergola right here, and it blocked all the view from inside and outside, and we cut that sumbitch off.
And our friends use the scrap wood to build something in their garden.
It's in their garden now, which is totally cool. And then we have the hot tub up here. Big plans for refinishing the surface of this deck and getting that stained like the deck on this side, and hanging some overhead lighting and things out here, but for now it's been awesome. What else have we done outside?
We built trails.
Trail building. Wow, it's like we're going into the rainforest for real.
It's really pretty. Yeah, so we built a trail that just sort of goes around the back of the play yard and the back of the house. So it's just this nice little tight circle around this area. But we actually have many more acres, and we want to build a trail that goes around the whole property, and I'm working on one that kind of branches off of this one and goes down a creek right now. So trail building has been a really big outdoor project that we've been working on for quite some time, and it's been really fun.
Henry's very stoked about the green blazes.
He helped me make these, so he's very like...
And he understands what they're for,
Yeah.
so every time you hike the trail with Henry, we have to play a game where we...
Oh, I see that it's marked with green blazes. Let's look for the green blazes, and then he like...
Oh, it turns out we are on
the
a
whole
trail. We're not lost after all.
Yeah,
It's
he,
the
like,
whole game.
pretends.
So that's it.
That's the whole house, including the outside.
That's the update. That's what we've been up to. We're still here. We just wanted everyone to know that, like, we're still around and we're gonna keep making videos. Just, you know, life started happening and we had to roll with it.
Well, and we get sick of filming sometimes, honestly.
It is hard to film
It's funny,
every...
and then after
Vlogs
a while,
are tough,
when we
guys.
set the camera down, then we miss it, so
Yeah,
here we are.
vlogs are tough. You feel like you can't do anything unless you film it, so you don't want to do anything because you got to get a camera out and light it and mic it. But there's more coming. I don't think we're going to be posting once a week anymore. I mean, we haven't been for a while, obviously, but I don't think we're going to plan to. It's
No,
going
we
to be
need
more
to
like
find our happy medium.
It's going to be when we have something worth sharing so that we're not struggling to put a story together for you guys. But we're still here. We've got more travel coming soon.
And we will film it for you. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.